that. Interesting stuff happened. For like an hour. Getting back to Doom. And we'll go. Turn the sound up. Game audio is all right. Kill Azrock. What? Yes, I would like to use the light signal. It's the first time I've died. This guy sucks. Damn. Fuck, finally. Holy shit.
Bishop Creed has called a meeting with me. We need you at the command station. Opening a portal now.
That's kind of a short one. Not too bad. Okay. Let's go. Oh wait. Forward to the game. Sentinels prepare for Creed's arrival at Thera's command.
His Eminence, the Bishop Creed, has arrived. Access control zones in effect.
Security clearance required.
Well,
Access denied. Access denied.
what?
Attack warning red. All personnel, please evacuate the facility.
I'm good.
This base is under attack. Scramble the air units. All hands to battle stations.
It must be after the Creed. Hull breach. Damage on multiple levels.
Move the Creed to the command deck. Portal opening above the command station. Something massive is coming through. We need air support. Ensign, prepare the Slayer's Dragon.
Another dragon stage. I'm not. I cannot. Come on. Shit. Oh, damn.
Access denied.
Stop denying me access, damn it. Shit.
Portal opening above the command station. Something massive is coming through. We need air support. Ensign, prepare the Slayer's Dragon.
God, I'm gonna learn how to carry more or something.
Access denied.
there anyway. Okay. I want the secret key though. Alright, let's see what we got with shield. Shield will recover faster from taking damage and also recover faster.
Communications are jammed. We can't reach Valen or Novik. Keep trying.
Guess we'll come back here because we got it with the yellow card. Weapon. What does this one do? Skull Crusher Ravager focuses a hail of bone shards and a tighter spread. The rate fire ramps up over time, allowing for massive damage output at the cost of movement speed. Damaging enemies at close range enhances it. It's quite powerful. one seems just much better. More health, hell yeah. Pretty fun.
Tensions have entered the airspace. They're blocking our flight deck. We need the Slayer in the air. The station won't last much longer.
We can't stay here.
This is where we were before. Get over there. Oh well. Oh, there's a bunch of shit I missed, I'm sure. that did nothing. Secret area, kinda. It's like the second area I've missed. Okay.
Commander, the rift is getting larger.
Oh. Hey. Very nice. Oh shit. Okay. Not awful. Not awful. I forgot where I need to go. Auto turret. You have acquired a new shield-ridden auto turret. When activated, the shoulder-mounted auto turret is summoned to fire at your enemies for a short time. It will automatically select targets closest to where you are. Shit. Don't buy thing. Hey. Okay, cool. Yeah, go to bed, dude. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm just getting through the game. I'll be on tomorrow. Probably a little earlier. Where the fuck I'm going. it's not good. Ah, no. What's my shotgun? They are not fucking around. Oh yeah, I forgot I have that ricochet thing. Completely forgot about that. Whew, okay. That's some bullshit. We haven't seen the plasma shield enemies in a hot minute. Me help. Okay, not too bad. I guess beat the boss and all the enemies disappear. Damn. Well. Chapter complete. That was fun. Fun. Okay. From beyond. Oh, do it. The dragon mission.
We have to drive it back into that grid.
These are fun.
Energy readings are all wrong.
Those tentacles are ripping the station apart. Take them out.
What the fuck was that? Are those like the new beholders? that now? I don't know if I have to wear down that shield or if he just takes it off. Not quite sure about that. Shit. Dude, those guys are so fucking annoying. Oh, his shield. I have to get up close to him and start whipping him, is that it? So much. Yeah, eat shit. leader. Woo! Damn! Don't die.
Hellgate destroyed.
Getting ass clenching. If I had a piece of coal at my butthole, I'd be rich. It'd be a diamond. But I don't. To clarify. Okay, let's get back to it. Hey. Kill it. Kill it. Hey, bunch of gold. Let's go.
Tentacle destroyed.
Cool. Stay on him. Get him. Hey, go. 2 of 2. I don't even know where I need to be going. Not bad. Okay.
Subsection barrier is down. Lower levels accessible.
Cool. I actually like these dragon levels quite a bit. The dragon handles very well. I heard some people saying they're like, it's whatever, but I like these better than the mech levels. The big mech stuff is... It should be incorporated into smaller sections of a level and not just be the level itself, because they're not... You can only do like 4 different things. and it's like very linear. Makes me want to play more Panzer Dragoon Orta. Panzer Dragoon Saga. Whatever the remake is. Dragon flying thing. Confused. There should be a new Game Sack episode tonight. I'm pretty excited about that. I've been going back and rewatching Power Rangers, and it's, god damn it, it's so nostalgic. I miss the 90s so fucking much. The entire first season, like, remastered is on YouTube as well. Called the Power Rangers Reignition. It is as corny as I remember, but god damn it, if it isn't so fucking awesome. Power Rangers. How do I get in there? Evan Claire doesn't know. I genuinely don't think it's that way. That keeps me up top. So it's here. What are they, like, what do they want me to do here? I can't go in here. I'm so confused. It wants me to go there. But there's no entrance there. Rusty wants out. Rusty wants out. And I can't go up. can't go down either. Thinking maybe like that's a lock you have to undo? I don't know. I'm very confused. It's Evo, or whatever they call it in Futurama, Feast of a Billion Backs. Maybe this is where I go. Yeah, this is different. Okay. Weird. Why was it telling me to go to that other place? Oh, this way. Get the other one. Can't let him get away. Oh, he got away. Fuck him. Shit, ass fucker. Okay. That was weird. Why would it tell me to go to that other hole? She said, okay. No, it's getting away! Hey, there we go. Get it? Yep, I did. The leader. He's the leader. I hate those guys. Whoa! I got annihilated. him. Okay, not too bad. Okay, we're good. We're looking good. Up for that. All right, he's ready. Give me help. No! Holy fuck! Damn! I'm gonna switch for like a rocket launcher or something. Okay, okay. Still good, it's still good. Alright, alright. Get him. Finally!
All hell gates closed.
Damn.
All tentacles have been cleared. Threat neutralized.
Nope. Like, alright, bye-bye. Nope. Like... Damn. 100%. Wait. Yeah. Well, except for that. Cool. Fire of Nerathul. One second. Okay. Sarah and Creed were pulled into an unknown dimension. The Makers discovered a way inside. Okay, let's do it. Wait, you know what? I don't even have myself pulled watching my stream. Probably. Okay. Resume, shall we?
They hide this from us. The Makers didn't know it was here. Hold your position.
Surprise! Damn. I'm about to die. Deny. Deny, deny. Cool. Right. What is this guy? He's new, I think. Komodo champion. Yeah, can we rocket launch him? Oh, fuck. He was the champion. Okay. Right, once more. He wanted it more than I did. Where'd it go? There it is. There it is. Tomato champion. Oh wait. I think he's maybe, possibly.
We found a control switch.
Oh, how convenient. Right after I beat him. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
The Church wants the Creed and Thera safely returned, and they're willing to help. According to the Makers, inside this tomb is a deity that will lead you to their location. The Bishop's ministry has asked that the Slayer alone take this mission. They trust no one else. I cannot disobey the Church, but we'll be on alert.
Okay. Are we gonna give him something to eat? Oh, the good boy.
The entire structure was built just to keep this creature in stasis. We need to wake it up. Makers have given us directions.
This looks like
Targets identified.
this actually looks really
Logging
cool.
coordinates.
Aesthetically, as these games go, this one's easily the best. I still like Doom 2016 better, and I haven't even, I don't think I've ever even beaten Eternal. I got halfway through and I was like, eh. This Doom kick now. This looks really fucking badass. You telling me I don't shoot the bright glowy things on the flesh? Ball? Really? Really? I feel betrayed by every video game logic that I've ever known. Kill him! Bring slum! Break its legs! Oh, that little bitch went and teleported out here. Oh well. In we go. I don't know why it had to back up and then charge down to it. It couldn't have just landed like very soft. Mac, I'm good! Oh god. Play the Whacking Days song from The Simpsons. I think there's another, melee weapon I haven't gotten yet. I think I have all the guns. I see you, you piece of shit. Okay, you too. We'll have none of that. Okay, I got like a fuckload of shit I can upgrade. Or a shitload of fuck. Well, first off, I can... Pulverizer. The Ravager is the one I've been using. Vampirism. While at maximum fire rate, demons damaged by the Ravager drop health pickups. Oh yeah, absolutely. Easy. Not even a question. It costs 3 of the little gems. So I don't want to do that. I'll wait until I get a red gem. This. I mean, that's good as backup. I think I probably will take that. Hit demons with every pellet from combat shotgun shots. And so what can the shield do? Maybe worth it. Killing multiple fodder enemies with shield throw will empower your next shield charge, allowing it to deal increased damage to the primary. I'm gonna wait on it. Not as much as I thought. I love gold. Are we on? Oh, hey there. I'll see you. Gotta be some kind of secret up here, right? Oh shit, okay, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I died. Okay. Fine. We're good. Got him. There are 2? Oh my god. Damn, that's tough. No, I want to do that. Did they take away my life? I think they did. Ooh, damn. It can be done. Can be done. Really wish I wouldn't have wasted that fucking extra life though. Oh, hey there. No! No! Yeah, give me the life. Yeah, bitch. Eat shit, motherfucker. What did that do for me? Oh. Hey, it's that third red thing. What's there? It was for this. The Ravager takes less time to reach maximum fire rate and the movement penalty is removed. Okay, what about this? The maximum fire rate is increased, but it takes longer to achieve. The movement penalty while firing is more significant. So, okay, I see. I think I want that one. Fuck, I shouldn't have spent that other, whatever it was, Wraith gem on that other thing. Now we can. Oh, that's not good. Was less than optimal. Get out of the poison! Sort of Chica on. Okay, I'll just punch it.
Vital signs rising.
This thing's coming up pretty quick. And he's dead. What the fucking House of Elrond is this? Not expect something to look like that in a video game. Hey, we got one! Hooray! See if a new game dropped, and that sounds weird. Sounds weird today. Not yet. It's over in Colorado, so I don't know. Because he drops one every other week. Juicy Krabs came on today. He's like, why'd you unblock me? And I was like, I don't know, I was probably drunk. And then I was like, you're welcome to stay if you stop hanging around pedophiles. And he said bye. So that was a little bit of a weird flex. And then he got on Steam's telling me to like remove him from the list and to never talk to him, but like he was the one to initiate conversation. Like, dude, you could have just unfriended me on there. Like, you don't have to talk to me. And he's this and that, and it's like, dude, you're still talking to me when you don't want to. I don't understand it. I said, stop hanging around pedophiles and seek help. And then I unfriended him. Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. It's like, dude, just don't hang around pedophiles and you can stay in here. Like, I can't be around that. And he's like, bye. Okay, that is the wildest shit that I've ever come across online. It's like, okay, that's just a self-admission that you're okay hanging around pedophiles. All right, I guess. But certainly a choice. Oh shit. He's an interesting fellow. That's all I'll say about it. It's just wild he didn't even try and defend it. Like, at all. I'm assuming because he can't. Like, I would have assumed he'd be like, dude, they're not that. They're just joking around and being edgy. He, like, didn't even try and say that. Like, nothing. He's just like, okay, I'm not gonna stop, so bye. I don't think I've ever encountered something like that in my life. But, you know, whatever. It's life. I don't know where they want me to go here. Are we on like a boat? Or something? I don't know. Oh, what this is. Okay, that lowers that. On. There's no way. There's some trick to that. Gotta be. Usually like a shield trick or something. Oh wait, I don't know. Oh well. Figure it out later. Ooh, getting a little God of War vibes here. It really sucks that this game does not have multiplayer of any sort. It's like the weirdest. Okay. I don't know how to trigger that turret gun. Like, I don't understand how that's being triggered. A shoulder-mounted auto turret will activate, firing ballistic rounds at a single target in front of you. You have a win. Energy around a blah blah blah. Varying health surges will trigger a larger, more powerful shockwave, causes demons a heavy falter. It seems like it does it randomly. I know it's got to do it when I parry it, but I don't know exactly. Whatever. Um, easy game for babies. Shit. I spooked his stone. Fuck me. The hubris. Smashy, smashy. Don't approve of that. No! Don't die! Oh, wait. Around here. Okay, never mind. Worked out in my favor. I mean, I knew that ground was there the entire time. Can't prove that I didn't. Leader! Run! Oh, the health. The health and armor. Alright, this is fine, this is fine. Who else is left? Oh, it's that piece of shit. Alright, leader. Yeah, eat shit, motherfucker. Max health increased. Worth it. Love this gun. It's so good. Help. Okay. We're good. Oh shit, no we're not, no we're not, no we're not, no we're not. Okay. Now we're good.
You may now access the nearby stasis emitter.
Thank you, AI person. Punch it! Shit. Okay. No, I have to like get 2 of them, I think. He's gonna disappear! Hey, I got it! Oh, he was about to warp too. He was very, very close. This is us. New shield power up. You have acquired a new shield rune, Heaven Splinter. Parried health surge projectiles are now converted into bolts of lightning. The lightning impacts the target. It will trigger a lightning strike that stuns nearby enemies. Hell yeah. Sounds awesome. I feel like there's probably secret areas over here. Didn't know the Doomslayer had any swimming capabilities. Maybe he did in Doom Eternal. Feels like there should be something around here, but man, that gun just cuts through him like fucking butter. Shit. Oh, I see, it does stun him. That's very good, actually. The lightning bolt thing. Whew. Okay, cool. This one was pretty quick. Is that it? Three's the charm, right? Video game logic.
It's awake, but it can't free itself.
Excessive ordnance is now required.
The makers say there is a powerful weapon here that can release the creature. I'm marking it on your map now.
Is it a BFG? I bet it's the BFG. Hey, let's go. Alright, where's the weapon? One of those enemies sounds like a motorcycle. No! God damn it. Why did I do that? I'm confused. Oh, there was a hole there. Okay. The rocks just didn't, like, clear away or something. Not bad. Fuck! Just ran into it. Oh, it's the BFC, not the BFG. My bad. She's smashing. Yeah, let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Fuck you, big. Whatever you are. Thing. Shit. No. Need help. What? We just fought one of those. We just fought one of those as a boss. Hold on, I gotta go get Stupid fucking weather is undoubtedly taking a toll on my allergy. I don't have allergies. Here I do. Like 90 one day, and then 60 the next, and then 90 the next day, and then fucking 70 the next day. Really fucking annoying. Okay. Back for real. Can't beat this stupid fucking level. Yeah, bitch. Get wrecked. Good. Ah, yeah. Fucking shit. Piece of bitch race thing. Is that it? Can I take a bite of my pizza? What is it? Damn. We're gonna take it with us. The BFC. Press Y to equip it. They're just letting you have a little fun now. How do I go?
What happens if this creature doesn't want to leave?
We have no choice.
Okay, cool. Did it. Whoa, what the fuck? I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Excuse me. Is it fucking Cthulhu? Are we releasing Cthulhu? Are we seriously fucking releasing Cthulhu? Because I think we're releasing Cthulhu. I mean, anyone can use him. He's in open domain. Why not?
The final safety switch is ahead. Ready for release of Titan-class entity.
Once through the rift, you should pick up the Creed signal. When you find them, the Makers will guide you to an exit.
Probably have done this like a billion years ago. Boom, okay. Not that that'll pull any more people here, but go. Boom. What are we dealing with here? They're giving me a lot of shit, and I don't know what this is leading up to. So fucking crazy. At least I got Cthulhu. Oh yeah, I missed a bunch. There were 2 of them? Fuck. That was a pretty large level. That was actually quite large. 1 out of 11. Fuck me, that's a bunch of fucking... Damn, that was a big fucking level. So how many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 22. There's still like quite a bit of game. At least it is a very large single player experience. At least. I mean, if you're really gonna forego.
Oxygen levels depleting.
If you're gonna forego your multiplayer, you better have a pretty fucking long single player, and there is
Signal
a lot of
lost.
coin.
Commander Theory. Signal detected.
I don't know where the fuck. Place looks kind of cool. Secret? Huh? Something new. Doesn't matter. Good music. God damn! Fucking strong! Correct. Certain gates within the cosmic realm are locked with cosmic eyes. To open these gates, align the frame with the cosmic eye and then shatter the frame with my shield saw. Hold on. Align the frame with the cosmic eye, then shatter the frame. My shield? Perspective puzzle going on there.
The Old One has returned. Woe to all who stand before him. Okay, cool. Was ist das? New weapon? The Dread Mace. The Dread Mace delivers massive damage to your target and nearby enemies. It has a maximum of a single charge and will refill your guns to full ammo capacity on hit. Parrying hell attacks will accelerate the recharge time for the Dread Mace strike. Refill your guns to full ammo.
It has the longest recharge time between strikes of all melee. Picking up melee ammo will reduce the charge time. You can change your equipped melee weapon. I guess let's try it. It's so good. Ah. And Who is doing that? I don't know how to kill them. I have a clone? God damn it. Arrgh. This isn't good. Okay. Yes! Bitch, let's go!
The Dark Realm is sealed. Now, their strength is our own.
What? I don't know what that did for me. I see. Little Zelda puzzly, Zelda style dungeon puzzle there. Let's see if there's a new... There is! Yay! I'll watch it after I get done. It's a bit fishy. Can't jump down there. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen him do that with the shield. Be like a secret somewhere, right? One would think. Secret! An Agadon. Catch them all. Oh, that's cool. It's like those are called like vampire squids from like the deep ocean. Things are fucking horrifying. Hey! Hell yeah! Get him! Yes. Fuck yeah. Best gun in the game. Hold A to purchase. Killing multiple farter demons with shield throw will empower your next shield charge. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. Harvester. Demon Skull with the Dead Mace drop additional health. What's this one? Ah, we can do that. No. No. I think I want this. I think I want faster bullets makes my brain happy. I need to get over there. But how? Oh, he's not on. Gonna say something funny. God damn, she got big titty. Okay. Anyway. Not expecting that. Bye. I want up there. Ah, gotta activate that. Ah. I like that level. I like that level a lot. Like it. Okay. Oh, we didn't get the armor. We're out of 10. Got the codex. And the toy. Love scroll chapters. So, what is this? They don't have E1 M1 on here. From the other games? So it's basically just an arena. Thing. Gallows. Oh well. The fuck? Oh? Who the fuck is Shallow Snow Elf? Gonna have to see what the fuck that is. Anyway, they could have done this multiplayer. Like, they could have done the Ripatorium multiplayer. That would have been fine. Who the fuck is... Huh. Alright, let's watch new game sec. Just... here to... Criminally Overlooked 7. Okay. Woo.
Hello and welcome to GameSack. Let's take a look at some games that don't quite get as much attention as they should these days. Like this first one. Now when it initially came out, it was kind of a big deal, but as other games in the series started being released, people sort of began maybe being a little bit apathetic about it.
Never heard of it.
Here's Shining in the Darkness on the Genesis from Climax Entertainment. This was the very first game in the Shining series. In fact, this was Climax's very first game, period. Climax was started by ex-Chunsoft employees. They made the Dragon Quest games for Enix on the Famicom. It's not a strategy game like you might expect with the Shining 4 series, but instead it's a dungeon crawler with turn-based random battles. A girl
Part
has
of the
been kidnapped,
Shining
and
Force?
you need to rescue her. You start off by going into town and talking to the locals in the tavern.
It actually looks
It's here
kinda
that you can
dope.
take a nap to restore your life and
Like
magic
Etrian
points
Odyssey.
if need be. Inside this town are other useful things, like an armory to buy armor and shields and the like, a weapon shop to buy, you guessed it, weapons. And there's also an alchemist. Here you buy stuff like herbs or items that will let you escape from the mazes. You know, crap like that. I like how the merchants react when you open a window if you try to sell something. Like this lady looks directly at the menu. I kind of get the impression that these guys would rather take
Oh,
your
Etrian
money
Odyssey
than
is
give you
actually
theirs. Kind of funny, nice touch. You then head into the maze, and now it's a first-person adventure similar to the original Phantasy Star on the Master System. You move around and fight the aforementioned random battles. I did mention those, right? Let me check my script. Ah, yes, I did. So yeah, they are aforementioned. You eventually beat a large boss-like creature and get the princess's tiara. You want to take it back and show it to the king to advance your quest. At this point, you'll also pick up other people who will travel and fight with you. Now, you have to pass 4 trial mazes. These can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Well, actually, the first one is pretty easy. You just need to survive it. The final one, called the Wisdom Trial, is super annoying. There are these holes in the floor where you can fall into, just like I did here. Pretty fun, but probably easy to avoid, right? No! That one's like the only one that you can see, so you'll constantly be falling down below in this level. Reminds me again of Phantasy Star 1. Fortunately, you can find maps which show you where the invisible holes are, but you need to keep looking at it again and again as you move one step at a time. After passing this, you can go into the labyrinth proper. At first, the menu system is a bit odd since it uses...
I wonder, since people are, like, in the early days, they were trying to make these RPG, and they're, like, just incredibly difficult and super annoying, like, now. But I wonder if, like, it wasn't that they didn't know to not do that because it was annoying, but early D&D was incredibly fucking weird and annoying as well, like tabletop. And they were clearly like mimicking that. I wonder if that's why these early RPGs were fucking like bad to our standards, because they didn't know how they always played like D&D.
Icons for everything, but you get used to it
Something to
quickly.
think about.
This style of menu would go on to be a mainstay in the series. There are some annoyances, like when you get a key, you need to use it each and every time to unlock doors. Same with the Orb of Truth, getting past this living wall. Why doesn't he stay dead? Oh well. You really need to like dungeon mazes and lots of random battles to truly appreciate this one. I mean, really like them. And trust me, you will. Why is that? Well, because gamers love mazes more than anything else in the world. Fortunately, it's put together very well and it plays nicely, so it becomes easy to enjoy.
Pretty good.
The game is around 25 hours
Like,
long,
visually?
so be prepared to put in a bunch of time. If you like these kinds of games, that's not bad. Graphically, I really do appreciate what they tried to do here, but I think it could have been even a little better. The playfield is very small, and the floor and ceiling don't animate when you turn. Looks kind of weird. There are things on the walls, floors, and even the ceilings to help you keep track of where you are, but I do wish there could have been a bit more variety. It's still way better than the very large majority of dungeon crawlers on PC, which don't animate much, if at all. The game is 8 megabits, but man, I really wish it were 12. I mean, there was a 12 meg game on the Genesis a year before this one came out. Another 4 megs would have definitely helped give this one more variety. And hell, maybe even a bigger screen. The music is good, but again, I wish there were a bit more of it.
And he pointed out that wall and
do not
ceiling.
overlook this one.
No,
The
I
maps
can't
are all
not
available
see it.
online, which makes this game way less frustrating nowadays than it was when it came out. You don't have to use them, but hey, no shame if you do, right? I'm always compelled to keep going in this one, diving back into the dungeon to see if I can get farther and just figuring everything out. And to me, that is a mark of a fantastic game. This one's definitely worth trying out, so make sure that you do.
What's the matter? Doppler, is that supposed to be like doppelganger?
This next one is kind of the opposite of Shining in the Darkness' situation in that it's a sequel, but it's the first game that gets all of the attention. Even back when this came out, not a whole lot was said about it. Hell, I didn't even know it existed until maybe 15 years later. Rad Racer was an early game from Square on the Nintendo Entertainment System. We all know what this is. It's basically a poor man's Outrun, but for the time it was really cool on the console with some smooth hills. It's a driving game where you're racing the clock, not the other racers. You need to hold the accelerator button as well as up on the D-pad at all times, otherwise there's no way you're going to make these checkpoints. It's kind of a thumb killer. You switch music by pressing down on the D-pad, and I find that this can happen unintentionally quite often during a race. You can also choose to race as an F1 car.
I don't think I've ever played Rad Racer.
Again, this was great first time, and it's
does
also
look
a game
really
that everyone
good.
remembers.
Not me. Clearly not me.
But hardly anyone ever talks about Rad Racer 2, also from Square. As you'd expect, this is another driving game where you race the clock.
Music
going
is
from
really
stage to
good.
stage. You can only race as a red sports car this time around. The setup is similar. Make it past a few checkpoints and to the end of each stage. You still want to hold up as you drive, as that will make you go faster, but you'll no longer get the audio response from doing so, nor does the screen constantly shake as it did in the first game, thank God. You won't accidentally be switching music tracks during a race either. Square did what they should have done in the original, and that's let you choose a track before each race.
That's cool.
There are only 2 music tracks here as opposed to the 3 in the first game, and they're not bad.
And that looks
but,
like
not
that's a
great either.
really good
They're
looking,
just, they're fine.
Nintendo
The
game.
same could also be said for the first game's music. I highly doubt that this musician will go on to do anything notable. As if.
Matsu.
The game is a little tougher than the first because some of the other cars will hang around and not let you pass, often making a beeline straight into you to smash you. I'm just trying to pass, don't take it personally, idiot. I mean, we're all just racing the clock here, not each other. You're just gonna slow yourself down. The game is still pretty fun though. Your car is no longer locked to the center of the screen like it was in the first game and most other
That's
racing games
a
made in
really
Japan.
cool background.
I'm not sure
Wow.
why they changed that, but it doesn't make the game any worse. It just makes it feel a bit slippery for the first 2, maybe 3 seconds that you play it. After that, you'll be fine. They also fixed some of the graphical flaws that were in the original. In the first game on a straightaway, if you move to the left, the road would curve left, and to the right if you move to the right. In this one, the road stays straight, like it should, no matter what you do.
That's cool.
The game all around feels smoother too. They did a great job with the detailed background graphics. The clouds in the first stage put the Master System version of Outrun's clouds to shame. I mean, just look at that. Shame on you, Outrun, shame! Rad Racer 2 does get rid of the
really
3D
good.
mode that was in the first game, but I don't think anyone misses that. If you like the original Rad Racer, be sure to give Rad Racer 2 here a go.
Music is really good. Again.
This is PN03.
I remember when I was younger, because I believe this came out on PlayStation 2. I always saw this game, and it always looked interesting to me. Forever. Saw it every time.
On the GameCube from Capcom. I mentioned this
GameCube.
one briefly almost a year ago back in the GameCube Part 2 episode.
Thought it was PlayStation.
It's a third-person shooter that's a little quirky, but it's more enjoyable than I thought it would be when I first started playing it. You play as Vanessa, who's doing various jobs for a mysterious client. He contacts you between each action segment and tells you what you're going to be doing
Very
next.
cyberpunky.
As far as the action goes, you fire off your main attack from your hands thanks to the specialized suit that you wear. You lock onto an enemy, and you can change which one you're locked onto by pressing the X button. But I did find that this sometimes gets a little wonky. Some enemies require that you do this. You have to defeat the robots that are generating the shields around the ones that you were just shooting, for example.
Fuck that. That's
you can
not
also
like the
jump, duck,
shit
turn
in
around,
Halo
and dodge
2.
left and right.
Those
You need to have
Sentinel
some
Knights
good
or whatever
timing
they're
to dodge
called.
a lot of these shots, especially in the
Fuck, I
higher
hate
levels. Lastly, each suit has a few different special attacks it can do. These are done by inputting D-pad commands and then pressing the attack button. These can vary from supercharged shots, a flurry of homing missiles, increasing your attack power temporarily, things like that. Of course, it's
Actually,
mandatory
looks
that
really
Vanessa needs to do
nice.
a long-ass dance move before any of these special abilities are active. I mean, it makes sense. No, it doesn't. Each room has a set number of enemies to kill, and then you can exit. You usually don't need to kill everything to
That's
leave,
like
though.
Phantasy
The
Star
faster
Online.
you do it, and the more enemies you kill, the more bonus points you get. You spend the points at the shop between each stage. You can power up various abilities of your suit, like the shield and the
Fuck.
firepower strength.
I would have really,
You can
really
also buy
liked this
brand
game.
new suits that are very expensive, which have better abilities. However, keep in mind that
I think
you
I would
also
have
need to
really,
power
really
these
liked
up.
this game.
You can even buy extra continues, and you only get
Maybe one
one
day I'll
life
play it.
per continue. But you also earn a lot more as you play through the game normally. If you die, you usually restart in the beginning of the same room that you died in. In the larger levels, there are sometimes shops midway through. And as you guessed, there are often bosses to fight. Some of them have patterns for you to figure out and are pretty fun, but a few of them are also crazy easy. Overall, the control mostly works well enough for the game, but it can be difficult to shift the view of your character, as it seems to be designed if it were being controlled by a D-pad, so you kind of snap into the various directions. Too bad that this one doesn't have true dual stick controls, but hey, this was the GameCube era. That control style wasn't wildly accepted yet. Unfortunately, the graphics aren't very good. Objects in the background are very low resolution, there's a ton of dithering and a ton of banding and not much color at all. Sometimes you get to be outside running around, but not often. Like here, where you need to avoid the spotlights at night.
At least
Usually you'll be inside, and everything in here looks pretty much the same, basically monochrome rooms and corridors. It really does need a lot more variety in the levels. They did a great job on Vanessa's ass, though. I like the music here quite a bit. It kind of makes me feel like I'm playing Gun Valkyrie on the Xbox. It helps keep you going, or at least it helps keep me going. I do think that this premise has lots of potential if they had developed it into a series. Come on, Capcom, it's not too late to do that. I think it would have gotten more notice if it had more variety and a better name than PN03. I mean, seriously,
Yeah,
what a
the
stupid
name.
name. Instead, it should be called Vanessa's Glorious Ass. It's absolutely worth checking out, so try it if you can. And like I said, I think a sequel could be incredibly awesome.
Cool.
Up next is a game that's admittedly not a favorite of mine, but I still really do admire its qualities. Plus, not everyone in the world has the same taste I do, and you know what, that's totally fine, but I figure some of you are gonna like it if you give it a try. This one's called Alicia Dragoon, and it's from Game Arts on the Genesis. This one flew way under the radar at the time of its release, and it still doesn't get talked about much, but it's definitely interesting and unique. A silver star fell from the sky, and now evil exists. Someone needs to get it. That's all the story you get before you set off on your journey. Do you need any more story than that? Of course not. You play as Alicia, of course. You attack with lightning bolts, which is pretty cool, and they usually seek out the closest enemy automatically.
I do like
You can't just
lightning,
use
and
it
I do like
crazy, though,
dragoons.
because it has a power meter that drains as it's used. Fortunately, it recharges pretty fast. At full charge, it can hit everything on the screen. You also have a monster floating around. It occasionally offers its own attacks with its own recharging power meter. You and the monster both have independent life bars and can level up. Eventually, you'll be able to select from a bunch of different monsters and you can level them all up independently. To be honest, I've never found them to be tremendously helpful. I mean, they're better than nothing, but not much. You also each have your own independent life bars, and yes, the monsters can die. You don't level up with experience by killing enemies, but instead by collecting certain items from the floating power-up thingies. In fact, what you want to do is explore everywhere that you can in any given level to find as many floating power-up thingies as you can. They'll often just have life and energy refills, but can sometimes level you up or the monster you have selected. So there's a little bit of learning to do via repeated playthroughs to maximize your exploration. When you finish a level, the computer deselects your monster for some reason. Why does it do that? You then need to reselect a monster when you begin the new stage. It's such a bizarre design choice they made. This is a rather difficult game, and it can be quite tough to avoid taking hits. Enemies tend to be chaotic and all over the place. As the game progresses, many of the common enemies become damage sponges. The graphics are really cool, especially for their time considering that this is still one of the black box with a grid Genesis games. There's definitely some interesting artwork in here that doesn't look like any other game. The music is great as well. It fits the game perfectly. It was done by Meccano Associates, is that how you say it? They're the audio powerhouse behind the smash hit Genesis game Kageki. Everyone remember Kageki? No? Well, I guess I don't blame you. All in all, this game is
How could
unique,
you
and
not?
You might want to check it out to see if you enjoy it. Is it one of my personal favorites? Well, I really do like the first few levels, but the damage sponginess of the enemies in the later levels kind of deters me a bit. But hey, maybe it won't deter you, so give it a shot.
Classic Sega tune or whatever. Audio chip.
This is Lufia
Dude, I
and
love
Fortress
Lufia.
of Dune
Who doesn't know
on the
about
Super
Lufia?
NES, developed by Neverland and published by Taito. Ooh. This is a turn-based JRPG that I rarely see anyone else mention. Basically, the story is that some
I think
nonsense
most people know
happens and
about
an
Lufia
island appears
2
in the sky.
more than the
You
first.
start playing this prologue as 4 characters. You get into lots of battles, and you're extremely overpowered, mainly as a way for you to get used to all of the commands and whatnot. I tell you, doing it this way beats the hell out of a tutorial. It doesn't take very long before
Fair.
you have a feel for how the battles work. As you're walking, the screen does a transition, but you fight the battle on that same screen as it reappears, only dimmer. Fortunately, the battles feel brisk instead of annoying, at least right now. Eventually, you fight the 4 final bosses, all of whom go down pretty easily. Suddenly, it's 100 years later and you're playing as Sack, named after the smash hit runaway show on YouTube called Game Sack. I mean, you can name your character, but yeah. Anyway, you have a friend named Lufia who you've known since you were kids. Naturally, there's something a bit mysterious about her. But get this, after 100 years of peace, monsters have started appearing again. I mean, that does make sense though. 100 is a nice round number, and things that are evil in video games love round numbers.
It's true.
You set off to investigate and fight your own battles, though now you're way weaker and begin at level 1. I advise you to grind your way to level 3 or 4 before going to the next town. Fortunately, I kinda like grinding. You find that the next town was attacked, and now it's up to you to save the world! Soon, Lufia joins you and she has to level up from 1 as well, but it happens quickly. The more members that are in your party, the more monsters appear when you get into a random battle. As a result, the battles can slow down because all the monsters have to do their little thing, and so do you. You've got to be careful though. If more than one character targets an enemy, and that enemy dies before the second character has their turn, they'll attack the air instead of automatically redirecting their attack to one of the other surviving enemies like a normal RPG. So be aware of this as you target enemies. The encounter rate is really high. You usually won't be able to go more than a few steps before a random battle occurs. You kinda do get used to it though. You can use an item called Sweetwater to reduce it a bit temporarily. You also have to grind for experience and money every so often, just like in most RPGs. The basic menus and shops are a bit quirky at first, but you'll get used to them pretty quickly. The shops have a buy and a look feature. Look tells you how it affects your character's stats. You can buy the item from the look menu, so I'm not sure why buy can't also have the features of look. We really don't need both. The graphics are all very basic. The color is quite pleasant, but the detail is lacking and it doesn't look much better than an 8-bit game. The monsters in the battles have no animation frames other than flipping back and forth when they attack. The game does have a few 16-bit flourishes though, like a touch of parallax scrolling, some exciting transparent clouds, and a cool mosaic effect when you're walking on something that hurts you. The sound and the music are fine, nothing amazing, but thankfully not annoying either. I did kind of get into this game. It's definitely engaging enough to keep you playing. I haven't played the sequel yet, and I hear that one's better, but it's still not up there with the likes of Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger when people reminisce about the RPGs on the console. Maybe I'll give that one a go next time. Would you consider Lufia 2 criminally overlooked?
Probably. It may be on the same level as, like, Terranigma. I think the music's fucking banging. Hell yeah.
Alright, I've got 2 more for you today. The first one is a unique take on the racing genre that ended up being pretty fun. The second one is a ninja game, except that you're not a ninja, you're a samurai. I'm not sure which is better, samurai or ninja. What do you think? This is Split Second on the Xbox 360 from Black
Never heard
Rock
of it.
Studio and Disney Interactive Studios. It's also on the PlayStation 3, PSP, PC, and iOS. The Xbox 360 game is backwards compatible with future Xboxes. As you can see, this is another racing game, but not just any racing game. The premise is that you're in an episodic TV show, similar to Alan Wake, except his game wasn't about racing. This is a reality show where you try to survive various tracks which are rigged with tons of traps. Basically, as you drift,
That's
catch air, and do
interesting.
other reckless things, you build up a meter that's below your car. Once that first partition is filled, you can trigger a trap ahead of you at various points around the track. You'll see target indications on the cars that are in front of you, and if you time it right, an explosion or other crazy trap will take them out, helping you gain the lead.
That's kind of cool.
You can
Never
also
heard of
change
it.
the track layout if you have the gauge completely full at certain points. However, keep in mind that the enemy cars can do all of this too. It kind of makes it like a kart racer in that way, as the final result does rely on a little bit of luck and not skill alone.
I was like, how is
I mean,
this
I don't
any
care how
different
good
than
you are,
Mario?
there's no
Other
way you're
than
gonna avoid
it
some of this
fills
stuff.
up instead of collecting the boxes for items, I mean.
That's okay though, the game's pretty lenient, and you usually only need to get third place or better to move on. You can also redo races if you want to try to get a better result. After you finish all of the races in one episode, you move on to the next. You get a teaser as you move out of the current episode and an intro when you start the next one. Very similar to Alan Wake.
In the next exciting episode, come face to face with a truckload of trouble.
Naturally, you unlock lots of different fictional cars which have different specs. Be careful which one you choose. It won't do you much good if you have a high-speed car that takes a full minute to get there. Acceleration is more important, at least it is for me. The control
I
is
agree.
excellent, so long as you're using a car that suits you. The game's
Why I never use a
presentation
heavy
feels like it
character
could
in
fit
Mario
with the
Kart.
Burnout universe. Granted, it's not quite as fast as those games, as there's no boosting as there is in Burnout, but this title clearly draws a lot of inspiration from Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge. In fact, it has similar styles of racing, like elimination, where the back of the pack gets eliminated as the timer counts down. Not that that mode was exclusive to Burnout games or anything. This one also has its own unique special events, like this one where you need to pass as many trucks as you can, but they're dropping barrels. The red barrels, yeah, those are gonna wreck you. The graphics are excellent
What?
for their time,
Red
giving
barrels?
a realistic look with
They
gritty detail
explode?
and mostly muted colors. It only runs at 30 frames per second, but that's what you'd expect from this era. I mean, you know, except for the Burnout games, those ran at 60. I do wish that there were more variety in the racing locations. You race in the same place a little too much for my taste. The sound design is excellent, and the music keeps the energy level high. This one really doesn't get mentioned often. In fact, I had forgotten the name of this one completely. I was thinking about it as I had played it in the past, but for the life of me, I could not recall the name of this game. Eventually I did though, and well, here we are.
Split Second?
It's really
Never heard
too
of
bad
it.
a sequel to this one never came out. I would have loved to see a more modern version. Check it out if you like insane racing games from the first high-definition generation of consoles.
Looks fun. Pretty fucking unique too.
Here's Kinsaden from Sega on the Master System. This flew by with little fanfare in its own time, and of course, since it's on the Master System, it doesn't get talked about much these days. You play as an authentic Japanese samurai named Hayato. Basically,
Looks like
you need to get the
Shinobi.
dragon sword and some scrolls that were stolen from your family. And, you know, you might as well defeat the final boss while you're at it. That's right, you don't have to save the entire universe, or even the world. You don't even need to rescue a kidnapped girl. No wonder nobody ever talks about this one. As you've probably noticed by now, you can jump and slash with your sword. The action controls really well, for the most part. You do need to be careful when taking a hit when you're on a set of stairs though, because you will go to the bottom and there's nothing you can do about it. If the stairs or incline lead to a bottomless pit, well, guess who loses a life?
Looks like
There
Shinobi
are
to me.
6
I don't know.
bosses in the game to defeat before you fight the final boss. Some of these guys are pretty cool. 5 of them will offer up one of the stolen scrolls when they die. Reading the scroll nets you a new skill, like jumping